Greetings, citizens of Earth. I wanted to talk about the tax plan. Isn't that high percentage rate about us being told that the governments were broke? Well, somebody told a little white lie there. If you start checking into that stuff, you're going to find out the governments ain't all that broke. They got a lot of money. But isn't the high percentage rate about us being told the governments were broke? That's what I thought it was about. And if you start looking into it, you're going to find out that's a little white lie. Now, who can do the high percentage rate and not turn into evil? I have nothing to do with nothing, and I ain't sure in the hell they ain't doing evil. I do the doctor, I take care of everybody's eggs. If you go past your bother and it's death, I help everybody keep from going past their bother. And you can become evil. I help everybody to not become evil, so I take care of everybody's eggs. That brain's like an egg. You drop that thing, that was your brain. So, anyways, who's doing evil? Isn't that high percentage rate evil when we were told the governments were broke? And if you start looking into it, you're going to see that they're not as broke as we were told. So, who's doing the high percentage rate? And how can they do that and not turn it into evil? So, anyways, we're thinking about changing the tax system to a flat tax system with no write-offs, no. There's a lot of corruption, like the charities. Charities are all corrupt with the tax write-off stuff, and the stock market's all corrupt. That tax write-off stuff. We're hoping there'll be a chain reaction, and changing to a flat tax with no write-off stuff will cause those charities to go away, because that's corrupt. They can't give money to the recipients, so we don't want that. So I put together some new charities, which there should be in another video, where the money goes to the recipients. And don't you dare become evil using the damn thing. So, anyways, I did put together some new charity stuff, and the money goes right to the recipients. But don't you dare become evil using the damn thing. And you become evil, stealing is one way. Irrational behavior is another way. So, as I told y'all, evil has been removed from existence, but how you become evil is still here, it still remains. So, evil has been removed from existence, but how you become evil still remains, still exists. Stealing is one way to become evil, but let's move along. We're talking about the tax plan. Yeah, we're thinking about lowering that to a lower tax and getting rid of all that write-off stuff, just to have a flat tax. And I don't know when all that's going to get done. Maybe they can start litigation in 25. I'm not sure. I think we'll be doing the old tax system in 25. Will we get it done by 26? I really don't know when it's going to take effect. Y'all are depriving me of a lot of information on taking care of everybody's eggs, which is what I do. And when I start getting that type of information, I can foresee the future and foretell the future with that information. But y'all are killing me on that information. I don't know when we're going to get it done. But anyway, that's another subject. Uh, yeah, I don't know if we'll get it done in 26. Might as well. Anybody going to oppose? Sure in the hell ain't me. I don't want any. Get that disease evil away from me. Get that disease evil away from me. I don't want nothing to do with them. But anyways, um, I heard that there may even be more money on the flat tax because all those corporations can't be getting free advertisement anymore. Well, that might ruin that one, huh? But anyways, and all those car discounts, I don't know if they're going to keep that or get rid of those things or not. I'm just going to have to see. I don't know. But we can't breed evil, can we? So we may lose some things like that, but we can't breed evil. So, anyways, and I ain't breeding no damn evil. So, anyways, who can do a high percentage and not become evil? Why the hell do you want to when the government ain't broke? So, anyways, that's the plan, to switch to a flat tax and get rid of the write-offs. Hopefully, that getting rid of the write-offs will have a chain reaction on getting rid of the corrupt charities, getting rid of the corrupt stock market. If there are any other corruptions, hopefully it'll get rid of them too. But that's what the plan is on that stuff. And as I said, I don't know if they're going to be doing litigation in 25. I don't know. I don't know if it'll take effect in 26. I'm not sure. So we're just going to have to see what develops, see what happens. But who can do a high percentage when we were told that the governments were broke? And that turns out to be a little fib there. Ain't as broke as we were told. So, well, there are some subjects about spending the money. Do not try to spend that money and become evil or create evil. These are things that you're going to have to learn. Don't be trying to spend all that money and breed evil or create evil. Don't do that. So anyway, y'all can't kill them. Why the hell did you do that for? Y'all can't kill them. I can't do ignorance, so I can't do ignorance, so don't do that. So anyways, as far as spending that money goes, what can you do without becoming evil or creating evil? These are things y'all are going to have to learn. What can you do without becoming evil or creating evil? Y'all cannot kill them. And I can't do ignorance. So we're going to have to learn what we can do and not create evil. What we can do and keep the same-sex toothache pain fix. We don't want to be doing anything that's going to be causing people to have to live with the same-sex toothache pain, because that's going to drag everybody else down. So if we start doing things that's going to cause people to have to live with the same-sex toothache pain, that's going to have a chain reaction on dragging everybody else down with them. So there are things that we need to be learning. What can you do on spending that money and not become evil or create evil? We have to get that same-sex toothache pain fixed, or we're going to die from it. Y'all cannot kill them, and I cannot do ignorance. So we need to learn how things are going to start working. So anyway, I guess that's enough for now. Citizens Birth, be cool.